Hello, welcome to another episode of James Plays Nuclear Throne. Alright, today we are going to get this frog thing, I promise. Actually, I just want to see what the weekly is first. Crown of... What? That's weird. Crown of Haste, plant. Alright, we're going to do that tomorrow, I think, for our episode tomorrow. Today, why don't we make it the daily? And we're going to do horror, because I really like horror. And we're going to get this. Alright. Horror, I think I've been playing a lot of him lately. Take the grenade launcher. I've been playing a lot of him lately, but I still haven't gotten tired of it. I had a period where I played a lot of melting. I was like, why don't I always use melting? He's like the greatest character ever. And then melting is not the greatest character ever. I also never got very far. Gotta be really careful using this grenade launcher. I also never really got it very far because it's, you know, melting. But that was when I got the B-skin for him. I was really, really pleased about getting that B-skin. And to be honest, getting Melting's B-skin was easier than getting Rogue's B-skin. Like, I spent less time getting Melting's B-skin. Because Melting, like, despite the health thing, the health issue that he has, he's still a better character. Like, far and above. Like, he has things to make up for how little health he has. But Rogue is just bad. Like, I think I've done one run, or like one attempt, using Rogue, where I intentionally chose Rogue. Usually whenever I get her on a random pick, I reroll. Like, I'll escape R. Okay, that was a bad place to be right there. If I can take out Big Bandit quickly without getting hit. One more should do it. Really? Well, okay. There we go. Alright. Don't run out of ammo like I just did. Right. Oh, we didn't lose Strong Spirit and all that, which is still nice. 3 bolts going into the sewer. If we can beeline for that sewer grate. We're going to take Rabbit Paw. Beeline for that manhole cover. Down to 1 bolt. And there's a grenade there. At least have something else that's usable until we can find that thing. I really think it would be such a different balance in the game of weapons and like weapon tiers. I mean, there isn't really like tiers for the weapons in this game, but it's like there are. You know, it's weird. But it would be so different if explosive weapons didn't damage you. I mean, right now, no one really takes explosive weapons. Definitely not in the late game. Except for the hyper launcher. Okay, where is this sewer grate? And the only reason you ever really take the grenade launcher, unless you're, like, doing it on purpose, is to try and go to the pizza sewers. Okay, there it is. And we will go and pick up that grenade launcher. Oh. Just not expecting you two to be there. Alright. I think going to the pizza sewers, like, it definitely takes more time in the run, and it's a bit of a, you know, a segue. But for the, like, one extra level of difficulty that it gives you, I think we're going to take extra feet, because I love it. And if you disagree, then, you know, sue me. Getting that one extra level of difficulty does help, I think. Because generally you want the difficulty to be higher. Unless you're doing the Oasis skip and, you know... I mean, there aren't that many ways to affect the difficulty. Really. But you generally, like... If you can make it... Oh, I should have gotten those guys when they were still asleep. If you can make it higher, that's a good thing to do, I think. In my kind of personal meta. Pop you. Didn't explode. Expecting that car to explode. But you know, if you really like, the Oasis skip is really good for accomplishing certain things. Like, if you're not super fast at the game, but you want to get Plant's B-skin, which is sit on the nuclear throne in... Oh, great. in less than 10 minutes. Come on. And you're not like super fast because it's really it's possible to do that without, you know, using the Oasis gift, just playing the game normally. Normally, I mean, you get to the throne in a little after 10 minutes. So if you're really like hurrying and you get kind of lucky. All right, we're gonna go in depth placing here. And you get really lucky, then you can pull it off. But I mean, the Oasis skip, it just makes it so much easier. We're gonna take Bloodlust. Just because I think it'll... Bloodlust stands alone as a better mutation. Oh, we also have Rabbit's Paw. I forgot about that. Like, Second Stomach is one that works well. I've spoken about this before, but works well with other health mutations. What is that? That's the Hawk Rifle. You know, like, what's that one? Rhino Skin. It works quite well with. Hang on, I've got to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, it's right on... Excuse me. I hope you all didn't go deaf there. Alright. Check this. Disc... Really? Really? Max bolts. I hope you dropped at least a good weapon. Scare your face, here we go. But yeah, Rhino Skin works well with... In my mind, at least. I think we're gonna keep the... Well... I suppose we'll take the Super Splinter Gun. At least I perceive it to work better. That's like the way I think. I don't know if that's based in reality at all. But I imagine that because you have more health, you'll be getting medkits more. And so those medkits will do more. But if you just have to top up your health, then Bloodlust is really good. And Bloodlust isn't augmented by Rabbit's Paw, which I forgot that we had when I chose the mutation. Ooh, yes, I will. Bloodlust isn't augmented by Rabbit's Paw. It isn't, you know, it isn't really affected by other mutations, or that crown that affects, you know, does a thing based on like a crown of haste, I think it is. Your mutations are worth more if you get them. Auto flame shotgun. Maybe I'll, this hyper rifle is working really well for us. I think I'll trade out the super splinter gun for this auto flame shotgun. That'll help us kill a little hunter. I use the crossbow a lot and bolt weapons a lot more than I think most people do. I mean, they're my preferred type of weapon, aside from some of the shotguns. I mean, like, I definitely don't use melee as much as I should, because melee is so powerful as a weapon type. Because, A, you don't need ammo, B, or most of the time you don't need ammo anyways. And, probably wasn't the right choice, but sue me. A, you don't need ammo, and B, you can deflect things. Like, you can... Something can be... It changes the whole dynamic of running and dodging, you know, drastically. Especially the jackhammer, that's just like an invulnerability shield. Okay, Seeker Shotgun, we gotta take. Alright. I'm glad it didn't have this time. While I was streaming a little bit, I had, I would get glitched crown vaults, which I don't know if you've ever seen those, or if they've ever shown up on the any of my videos. But it's like a crown vault, but the wrong music is playing, and it's like the wrong. It's weird, and enemies from the level spawn. It's not right. Oh gosh, there he is. Okay, let's not get shot by you. Health kit, thank you. Alright, there he is. Believe it or not, I think the Seeker Shotgun is definitely the best weapon to fight him with. Because if you hit it, actually, like, not only is it really great at like taking out little enemies here and there, but it actually does a lot of damage. Nice, make a hole. Like, see, you know, I don't know if that guy was damaged before, but like, one or two of the little bolts Like, I think it was 2 just killed that Yeti. Yeah, 2 of the bolts can kill a Yeti, and I think it shoots 6 or 8 each shot. Like, it's powerful. You know, the difficulty is just landing all of the shots. Blood cannon. I might actually take that. I'm tempted. The blood cannon is one of the ones that is exempt from when I was talking about explosive weapons. But the blood weapons have their own drawbacks. Because they destroy shots, which is amazing. But if you... with the blood hammer, it's bad because if you miss, it damages you. And if you try and use a blood weapon... Yo... I think we got it. We can't not take the Super Slugger. I love it too much. It's a problem I have. I need like a support group, but if you use it and you don't have ammo, then that's it. Okay, no, we have to. I know I said we have to take the Super Slugger, but this one is just. If I could get shotgun shoulders, this could be like my run. This I think is what the weapons I'll stay with. Probably till the end of the run. Yeah, we gotta take second time. I'd really love to have. I'd really love to have back muscle. I'd also really love to have trigger fingers with this super flat cannon, but we can't always get what we want. But if we try sometimes, we just might find we get what we need. We get what we need. Yeah, no, I know. I won't sing anymore. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to my viewers and the families of my viewers for what you just experienced. Also known as me attempting to sing. Laser pistol. Yeah, that's a really good weapon spawn for the palace. It seems fitting. Now, our mutations are kind of generic. They're not really well suited for the super thing that I have. The super thing that I have. What's this weapon called? Super flat cannon. I've had a run where I got I got trigger fingers, I got impact wrists, I got, you know, all the mutations that were just perfect for it. And it was really amazing. It was also a horror run. Coincidence? I think not. Plasma, really great. I mean, if we find a plasma cannon or a super plasma cannon, I think we'll probably trade it out for that. But, it's not worth it for those rads, especially since we're already level 9. Alright, let's see what our level 9 mutation is. Yeah. Yep. Alright, this is it. This is what we're doing, boys and girls and men and women of all ages. Let's go take down this throne. Right. This is the daily, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. I completely forgot that. I think if I had been consciously thinking about the fact that this was the daily, I wouldn't have done nearly as well. But, you know, sometimes that's just... Maybe that's just a confirmation bias thing. Maybe it's just like, I only remember the times... Really, that didn't kill it? That I didn't do well on the daily. That I was also thinking about it being the daily. Because I was thinking about it, and that's why I remember them more. Or maybe I'm just overthinking this whole thing. Either way, I'm really loving this super plasma cannon. Okay, so one shot from... I'll give you one of those. One shot from the Seeker shotgun, and then one... Oh, maybe not. Oh god. There's our strong spirit. And I think our horror beam really saved the day in that one. Oh! Or not. Let's see how we did. Not well, I don't think. Well, I mean, 85 in the first little while. But and that'll do it for today's episode. A short one, but a good one, I think. Compared to how we've been doing recently, we've definitely been in a bit of a slump. And I think this is the beginning of us starting to get... I mean, 406 is obviously still not good in the grand scheme of things. But I think we're climbing out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, folks.